Alright, hey, it's your resident. I have a mild Splatoon addiction. I am popping off right now. We just got Splatoon 3 info. It looks so interesting. So, first thing we're gonna do, I'm just gonna analyze this trailer right now. I wanna talk about a lot of things. So let's hop into it here. First thing I noticed, we're like kinda in the middle of nowhere, which is interesting. I'm not gonna super analyze this, obviously, but like, yeah, we're just kind of in the middle of nowhere. There's a lot of trash, like, stuff, vehicles, cars, all this. You can see all that. That is a warehouse of some variety in the background. I don't think it's significant. I just wanted to point it out. Here's our Inkling. Few things. That's a very, very cool salmonid. Look at him. His name is Little Buddy. I love him. I'm so glad. He is my spirit animal. He's also going to be my profile picture on Twitter for a while. Inkling, first thing, we'll talk about it in a sec, I guess. So, new hairstyle to start. Look at this. Look at this hair. It's so... I like it. I like it a lot. That's interesting. I like the gas mask aesthetic. I like the glasses. That's fun. I hope this hood is an item that you get to start, because that's really cool. And then we have this guy, which I'll get to in a minute. Okay, first off, hang on. Go back. I'm watching this on Twitter because of the full Splatoon 3 thing. So it gets broken up into Inkling and Octoling. It looks like, obviously, at the start, still male-female, which is fine. Those are all new hairstyles besides, I think, this Octoling. I think that's the same one for the female in the first game. But that also might be one of the male hairstyles looking at it, because that looks more feminine to me. I could see it being either way, but I think that's the male and that's the female Octoling. Basic skin tone stuff, nothing super new here. Eyes, that's a wide variety of colors. We got like a couple different slews, which is interesting. It's not just black and then a color, which is I find very fun. Hairstyles, this is where it gets interesting, because so far these all look like new hairstyles to me, besides maybe this one. Let's let him go through. Okay, there's the Inkling boy one, so hairstyles aren't locked to gender anymore, I don't think. Legwear, that one, this one. And I think this one we're in Splatoon 2 already, so the rest of that's new. That's fun. That's cool. Okay, that's sick. I like the new UI. That looks pretty. This is a new weapon. We're gonna get to this in a minute when we show off battles. Little buddy! Little buddy! Look at him! Look at little buddy! Oh, I love him. Oh, I love him. Oh, he's beautiful. One thing I am super excited about, which we'll get to see a little more of here in a bit, is that I think they're definitely focusing on the salmonids. I think we're gonna learn a lot more about them and Grizz and why he wants the eggs and what he's doing with them. Look at all the hairs. They got a whole slew of hairstyles, which is great. I love them. I definitely like the base one more, but I like these all look pretty neat. Besides the Karen look, why would you give little buddy the Karen? Who would do this? Bro, we're in... This is a good indicator right here of where we are. We're in Europe right now. I don't know... I feel like it's not specifically set in France, but I think we're set in Europe as a whole. There's something up with the Eiffel Tower. One thing I noticed, that they have this whole barrier around it. I'm not sure why. It might just be for protection, because it could collapse over in any minute. But I think more realistically, something else is over here with the Eiffel Tower. Like, I think that's probably a realistic chance of what happened. So I could see that. Okay, since we have a good view of it here, this is a new weapon. I don't know what it's going to be called, but for the minute, I'm calling it the Ink Bow. I think this looks really interesting. I think it looks interesting, especially when I saw it in gameplay, which we'll get to in a sec. This looks absolutely wild, dude. It looks like a sniper with slightly less range and like a kind of a bit of a blaster shot at the end. But visually, I think it's beautiful. So you hop on this train and you're heading over to this city over here. I don't know if this is in France still, but it could be. You hop on this train. Where have we seen a train before? That's right, Deep Sea Metro. Look at little buddy! Look at him! Look at him go! You can see a city in the background, which is pretty cool. Look at him. Oh, I love him. I love him. Oh, he's so cute. I love him. I love him. This is really cool. I like this aesthetic. One more thing. I think we're getting apartments. Look at this. Look at how many there are. They could easily give apartments. That's an airplane. Those are shops. Next, hang on, next cut. Look at all these hairstyles. That's new. I think that's the old female one though. That's one for an inkling. That's new, I think. That's the pigtails. That's not new. Look at it. This is so cool. There's like a whole monorail system on top. Yes. Okay, that's the original Octoling hairstyle. I think that's a variation of the mohawk, like the one I have. This is definitely a new hairstyle, but I can't tell what. One thing real quick I didn't talk about, this logo. I kind of like it, but I wish it was purple with a yellow accent instead of yellow with a purple accent. I don't know why. This music goes hard, by the way. Listen to this. Okay, we have a few things to talk about here, just in this establishing shot real quick. So first thing I see is that, obviously, we fly up and we come out of these boxes, which is cool. At first I was like, what's the point of this? But I end up liking this a lot. So a few things. Inkbow, we can see it looks pretty hefty compared to even like some of the weapons. This is an E-liter of some variety. It might be a new one. It might just be a retexture of one of the old ones. I can't tell. That is just the gold dynamo. I don't think it's anything special, but it looks fun. This is a blaster, but I don't know if it's a new blaster or a retexture of one of the blasters. I could see it being a retexture for one of the range blasters, potentially. Or maybe just a brand new blaster design in general, which is fine either way. Few more things. That's a hairstyle from Splatoon 2, obviously. We got this. This is a brand new thing. He got the buns. He got the buns. And then this is a new hairstyle, too. In terms of gear, I'm not super versed, but I'm pretty sure this is all new gear. This is definitely new. The glasses, shoes, I can't see the shirt very well, but I think that's all new too. On the other side, what do we got? That's a sloshing machine of some variety. Might just be a new design for the vanilla, but I can't really tell. I can't like super tell, so it could be, it could not be. This is the splatter shot. I want to say this is just the base splatter shot design, most likely, but I could also be wrong. That's a Hydra. I think that's just the base Hydra with a nifty new redesign. And that is a 96 gal of some variety. I think it's just base 96 gal looking at it. That's sick. You jump in at the beginning of the match and you get to decide where you jump to. I think that is really cool and it's going to change up the game a lot because rather than spawning at the same spot, you have to determine, okay, I want to go here. And then the risk-reward factors of jumping in fit, like looking at the other team and going, okay, so if I'm going to jump into here, how's the other team going to deal with that? Or how am I going to be dealt with by the other team? So maybe you jump in, you got to be careful because, you don't know, you could be jumping into like a blaster or like something else, you know? Maybe you jump in and you get bambooed immediately. Could be. Let's take a look at this map. This map looks interesting because it's got like this whole ruined aesthetic. They went with this because of the final Splatfest, by the way. We know for a fact they did. I'm pretty sure that people were saying this is called Splatville, City of Chaos. So this definitely was affected by the final Splatfest, which Chaos won. Looking at the map itself, it kind of looks like the way it's laid out, it kind of looks to me like a slightly altered, smaller version of Starfish main stage to me. Because especially with like the things going off the sides and the ramps and like the big central platform. Again, jumping in looks sick. Okay, hang on. I need to turn this volume down. Oh my god, it's so loud. Hang on, I want to go back. We have a lot to analyze here, okay? Now that I'm into competitive, you jump in, that's cool. So the Inkbow basically looks to me like a sniper, except it charges a little faster and it doesn't go as far, but it looks like it shoots 3 shots too, which is interesting. I didn't notice that on my first watch through, but I'm just now noticing this. It looks like it fired 3 shots to me. Also, the other thing that I noticed in this clip is that he does this weird jump strafe thing. It looks like the animation you had for the Kraken in the first game, like when you did the jump thing. But I think that's a strafe where you just, like, jump out of the way, but it leaves you exposed in the air, would be my guess for the trade-off, for, like, the second. That blaster. Hold the heck up. Is there a way I can slow down clips on Twitter? I don't think there is. That blaster, that just looks like a blaster, but it could be ranged too. I couldn't tell. But he was up in the air there. Hang on, watch this. How high up does this man go? Look how high up that guy went. That was wild. Also, these two basket things on top are interesting. I don't know if they do anything or if they're just visual, but they're interesting. That was a clean pick. That was... Hang on, we gotta go back and look at this. Because this... This looks like the Inkzuka from Splatoon 1. It looks like a version of it. I can't really see the shot super well, but it looks like it fires off a pretty large blast. So if I had to guess, it probably fires off a shot similar to the size of, like... Or a little larger, I guess, than the Rainmaker in Splatoon 2, but it's got the design of the Inkzuka from the first game. So what if they bring back some Splatoon 1 specials and, like, use... And, like, they just, like, nerf them a bit. Because obviously Splatoon 1 specials were overpowered as all hell. So I could see them doing that. That could be good. Hang on, go back. That face. That's a new hat, that's new gear, those are new shoes. This is a new variety of I'm quite certain that's an E-liter looking at it, but it could also just be a new sniper design, I guess. I don't know if this is a new model, we can't tell, we have no indication, but it could be. That blaster's wonky, go back. This man, he looks like my Octoling, honestly, except he got the funny hair. Which is cool, he looks good. The blaster is so wild. Like, I don't know if this is just a new design for the blaster, or if this is like a new blaster type in general. I can't really tell. That is definitely a new splatter shot. I can't tell for any of this. That's a new hairstyle, though, that's a neat hairstyle. I think that splatter shot, I think that's just like the base splatter shot. Since they're going with yellow, I could see that just being what the new splatter shot looks like. That's the 96 gal, I think. We're gonna have to frame perfect. Yeah, that's the 96 gal. That's what the new Hydra looks like. I don't know why they're focusing on the Hydra specifically, but that's fun. This is what was interesting to me. These look like, like, in like every other game. You just throw them out there and then they just throw ink or they shoot at enemies. That's an Inkzuka. That is no doubt to me an Inkzuka. They're bringing back Splatoon 1 specials. That is so interesting. Back into the ink. 2022. That's not that far off. I am so excited for this. 2 new ways Inklings can... Hang on. Hold up. There's a bunch of new info here. Okay, what are you saying is so secret in the Inklings and Octolings can arrange their head tentacles in various hairstyles. However, it seems wonderful creatures are capable of more designs than previously known. Just look at this Inkling. It has braids. What a day for science. In the video chamber, it seems to be accompanied by a juvenile salmonid called Small Fry. Our studies have long showed salmonids to be dangerous species. However, this symbiotic relationship evolved as thrilling mystery. Future research is required. Okay, we're going to be definitely focusing on the salmonids for this. Here we see Splatsville, a newly discovered city of chaos. It has a dated feel, yet seems densely populated. Research indicates that Splatsville's development has accelerated rapidly since the final Splatfest a year and a half ago, even though it's located far from Inkopolis. We've learned that Splatsville is located in a broad region called the Splatlands. It seems these intense suns and harsh environments have a profound effect on its inhabitants. In recent years, trend-set Inklings have been drawn to this culture like moths to see... Okay. Look at the... They schmoovin'. This is cool, though. This is cool. They look pretty. Visually, it looks stunning. Yeah. Yeah, this is like France and Europe over in this area. Even in the Splatlands, Inklings seem to develop the 2 popular pastimes of turf war. The basic rules appear unchanged. 2 teams of 4 compared to ink the most ground. However, the denizens of Splatfield appear to have taken their battles into surrounding wilds of nature. Yeah, that's what I saw. It looked like... This is our only map we've seen, but it looks like they definitely This is more like natural based, where Splatoon 1 was, or Splatoon 1 and 2, mostly 2. 1 had a little more like this. It had a lot more maps that were like based in like the city. This looks a lot more like out there and kind of in the middle of nowhere. Inkling seems to favor entertaining the battlefield by launching themselves in out of some sort of mid-air spawn or drone. It appears they can even choose the landing spot before flying into action. This looks like it's going to be game-changing. So what I can see from the trailer, it looked like the respawn platform was still there. I think that's it there. So I think once you die, you still respawn there, but the ability to jump in wherever you want is going to be huge for competitive. 2 new abilities the Inklings can move. A squid roll allows them to leap and twirl out of their ink, and a squid surge allows them to jump quickly up ink-covered walls and jump out of the top. Just think how these abilities could be used in the heat of battle. Yeah. I was right. These are new moves. This looks so interesting. Like the idea of this, the ability to like debate your opponents by going, okay, am I going to jump up the top here, or am I just going to hop the ledge? That's going to be massive for this game. I think Splatoon 3 is going to have a thriving competitive community, especially with all these new moves. New weapons. The shape of a bow. First glance, when closer inspection, is packed with technology, including mechanisms capable of launching 3. Yes, it is 3. Okay, so I think it's like a sniper. It's a lot more short range, but it shoots 3. This looks like a screenshot from Overwatch, by the way. Or like TF2. If you get rid of the Inkling, this is literally what it looks like. So spotted some special weapons in addition to brand new ones. Found in Ankopolis. Yeah, that's what I thought. Like, this is new, obviously, but... Oh, this is a special! Ooh, I didn't realize that. That's cool. So this looks like you throw it out and it does something. This looks like a nerfed version. What even is this? I don't know. Although their appearance seemed to evolve to suit this unique culture. The 96 gallon... Okay, that is the range blaster we're used to. It will seemingly make them stand out more than other weapons of the same type. Yeah, like, look at the dynamo, dude. This thing is so wild. Yeah, that's just a sloshing machine. Okay, cool. That's what I thought it was in the trailer. We're back in touch when we have more to report. We anticipate... Till then, we hope the players continue to enjoy Splatoon 2. Keep up the research, everyone. That is sick. This is so cool. I'm so glad it's here. I'm so glad Splatoon 3 exists, and I'm so hyped. And I'm literally going to grind out this video right now. Thanks, everybody, for watching. More Splatoon content coming! Also, I will be commentating Swimmer Sync 18 tonight, so be there or be square. Alright, bye.